Hey guys, today I want to talk about my study experience at University of the Arts London. I studied at LCF, so yeah, I want to talk about what I liked about my studies, what I didn't like, and overall my experience. I hope you're gonna like this video, so let's start. Back then, I knew that I want to study fashion, and the business side of fashion was like the most interesting for me. Unfortunately, nothing similar in my country were not existed at all, at least on the university level. I always knew that I want to go abroad to study, and I chose University of the Arts as my first option just because I saw the rankings on the best universities. University of the Arts and LCF is ranked as second of the best universities in fashion, in arts. So yeah, that's exactly why I chose them. About the teaching style, so I had to go to university around 4 times a week. Like sometimes I do have like a lecture, sometimes it's a seminar, sometimes it's like it can be both, like one lecture and one seminar. It was not like we were spending like a lot of time at the university. It was definitely not like that. You have to do so much of everything independently. Every single like 3-6 months we have assignments or projects that we need to like present or send assignments like reports and stuff like that. So yeah, most of the time you need to work independently. For me, most of the lectures were interesting, like honestly interesting and inspiring. Something that I can apply in my in business in general. It was not because it was like fashion business, but a lot of knowledge. For example, we have like different guests from the coming from the industry who have like fashion something like fashion business and something, and yeah, they're giving us advice and or telling their story and like stuff like that, so you can learn a lot out of it, which is like very cool. So what it's like to study there, I would say, like as an international student, there is an important point that I want to mention, that there was so many of international students, much more than students from the UK, I would say. Everyone understands that like most people are international, like a lot of people are international, and they like lectures as an international student, it's easy to understand. They sometimes they can repeat stuff, and yeah, it's absolutely normal that like we all coming from like different places, and sometimes maybe I'm not able to understand like accent or something, which, and it's absolutely natural. I didn't have any problems at all that I can't do something because of my like English level and stuff like that. No, it was all suitable for like different students from all over the world, because yeah, they understand that like students there are not only like natively English speakers. Another thing to mention about the like lectures, I heard that if you choose, for example, BA, which is Bachelor of Arts, it means that you're gonna have like a bit less lectures, a bit of less seminars, like hours at university. If you do BSc, which is Bachelor of Science in, for example, Fashion Management, the one that I did, we spent a bit more time at university. Right now, for my last year, LCF opened the new campus, which is absolutely amazing, and I loved studying there so much. And it's nice that they do have like so many people who are studying different art courses, because at my first and second year, it was more like we had small campuses all over the city, like a few smaller campuses. And right now, like a few years ago, they opened one bigger one. Yeah, which is absolutely nice. I loved it a lot. I would say for the first year it was a bit empty, like because the campus is so like just huge, and there were not like a lot of people, so it always looked a bit empty, at least for me. Yeah, but it doesn't mean like it's bad. It means that you have like a lot of space, but maybe if it's gonna be like a bit more people there, you can um find friends easier and like collaborate with other students more easily. So yeah, overall we also had different like projects when we had to do in groups. So it was also like nice that you can collaborate with other students. UAL, it's international, and I found that, and I think what I saw, it's more like, for example, people, they just like in groups, if you like from specific country or you speak specific language. For example, I speak like other languages, and I was like more making friends with people who speak that languages as well. So yeah, and I saw like similar stuff with other people as well. Other good networking and internship opportunities there. So for the networking, I would say it depends on what's your personality. If you like, if it's easy for you to like network with other people, I think that yes, it's a good environment. Of course, you can see like, you can find like different like creative people there, and like yeah, people who are doing some nice stuff. But of course you need to like go first and like make those friends, because there it's very, a lot of work is independent, right? So there was so many things that you need to just go and do independently. So yeah, if you want to network, and if you as a person, if you're good at networking, then yes, it's a good place, I think. For the internship opportunities, yes, of course, it's up to you if you're gonna get something, because at the end of the day, you apply by yourself. But they definitely help a lot, students who want to get internship. My story was that I wanted to do my own like project, because at first when I like why I wanted to study fashion management, I wanted to study this because I wanted to open my own fashion business. I didn't want to work for another company at all. It was never my plan. So yeah, and for internship, I also like for placement year, I chose to do my own business project, which I enjoyed a lot as well. So yeah, but if you want to work for another company, they help a lot with that. Of course, you need to put your work. So many people who were trying to get internships and they just can't be accepted. So yeah, it's like your, and also if there are, it's important to mention that there are so many not very like good paying internships. You just work for free, for example, and probably it's not something ideally you want to do. I mean, it's up to you, still get experience, which is like very nice. But again, when you're searching for internship, it's important to understand that it's important to see if this place can give you this experience as well, like experience that you need, that's gonna help you with your career, and also if it's like paid, yeah, if you need this as well, of course. Also, in terms of internships, I want to say that there is a thing like study abroad, and which is like very nice. I applied to this one as well. You can experience this year in different fashion universities. I'm not sure what exactly countries you can choose now. My personal choice was New York, University in New York, and the one in Canada. I was accepted by my school. Unfortunately, I decided that I'm not gonna go. That time I was just coming back to London. 6 months I studied online because of the pandemic. And then I was like just coming back to London. And at the same time, I knew that I need to like submit documents that I'm gonna study like in New York. So yeah, I was not able to do like move 2 times to different countries, like to London, study there 6 months, and then go to New York. It was too difficult for me financially. Although, as I know, there is a finance, so they're gonna help you with like studies. As long as I know, you don't have to pay for studies. For me, it was just overall cost of the like living expenses. The next thing that I want to speak about is expenses. So yeah, tuition fees you can check online. You can also, I'm not sure what, like usually they have like different scholarships available. Also, it's different price for home students, for UK students. And when I was studying for European studies, it was like the same price as like UK and Europe was the one cost. And then international students, it was like another cost, and it was like much more expensive. And also overall, I think it's important to think about your living expenses as well. In terms of studying in London, you can, for example, your accommodation. One option is to have a student accommodation. Another is to rent your own something like a room or studio apartment. And when I was studying, at least when I was studying, it was a bit more expensive. It could be a bit more expensive student accommodation than your own apartment. So yes, for me, I didn't live at student accommodation at all. It's probably nice to have like student accommodation to like make friends and stuff like that. I didn't have this experience, so I couldn't know a lot about it. Also for student accommodation at UAL, at LCF, I'm not sure how close it is from the university. LCF building is just one building without accommodation, so it's not like in the same building, or like it's not like building close by. What surprised you the most after starting? So first of all, I didn't expect that it's gonna be that easy for me as international student. Like for my English, I was so afraid and scared that I'm not gonna understand what he's saying, that I'm not gonna understand what I need to do. But it was absolutely not like that. I understood everything, and like lecturers, professors, they understand that like you have a class of people, and it's like almost everyone is not native English speaker. So yeah, they understand that, and everything is like very clear. And if you don't understand what you need to do like in lecture, you can always open your like online and see what exactly you need to do, because you have like your page and there is like everything like lecture slides and stuff like that, so you can like check everything. So yeah, all the system is very, very suitable for international students. What disappointed you? So I was disappointed a bit about how much support I can get there. So yeah, that's the thing, that you have like big projects. It's not intense on the lectures, but when the assignment comes, in the assignment they ask quite a lot of the stuff. So yeah, and for the support that I get, I would love to get more support. You can book additional support if you need. If you're studying at UAL, the thing that I would recommend you to do is to use like all the support that you can get. Like, yes, of course, go to lectures, go to seminars, and be active. But if there is like any additional support that they can give you, just use this. You're gonna have assignment, and it's not simple. I mean, it's not small. It's gonna be like big pieces of work. I definitely recommend to use like all the support that you can get, because it's not gonna be too much. Who is the university good fit for? If you want to go to the place where you see like so many different like creative people who are trying to learn similar as you, then yes, we had like some interesting projects, some creative projects. For example, one we had like with a group of people, we had to do our products and then present it in a pop-up store. It was in Oxford Street in London. And so yeah, it was like, you know, real life experience where you preparing the product, you opening a pop-up store, you presenting this product, and yeah, like real people are coming and see if they want to buy this from you. So it was very nice. Is it worth it overall? Would you choose it again? I would choose it again. For me, the big part was that I was going and study abroad. For me, the big part, the huge part was living in London experience, like daily experience. You go to lectures, like you learn also, like you learn um things that you can apply in your business life. In my fashion business course, we were analyzing different companies, fashion companies a lot. We had so many different like tools and techniques, and you can apply this to your business even if it's not fashion. Even you can also apply to your life. If you want to be entrepreneur, you can get so much of nice like analysis how to do your like business, or how to like solve your like own personal problems as well, with those tools that I have learned at my university. For example, I was reading a book, Seven Habits of Highly Effective People. It's a very nice book. I actually recommend to read, like if you like books about like self-help, like productivity and stuff like that. It's like very nice book. And we were like talking about it at university. We were learning about the like basic stuff, what you need to do as like a successful person, and this like matrix, or how is it called? I'm gonna find and tell you, like when like problems are important or like urgent and stuff like that. You can apply all of these things first of all in your personal life when you're solving your problems, also in your business. So yeah, when you work like with other people as well. And like regarding the mindset, like basic stuff, but like very that's the truth, you know. For example, how to network with people, that go to like network events, and like go to networking events alone, not with your friends, because that's the way you actually make connections. Or like go to events and then go to like same event again, so you can like meet people again and again and then make a connection. I mean, a nice advice that you actually can apply in your life when you building your career. My additional year, when I did my business project, for everyone who wants to do your own business, I would also recommend this. It was not very intense. If you want something intense, it's not probably. It's if you want something intense and very very like a lot of experience, then it's better to choose internship in the company. Then you're gonna like work full time, so of course it's like much more. But if you want to have like your own business, you're planning to have something on your own, then yes, if they still have it, it's called e-dips, like dips enterprise. So yeah, consider having it, because even, you know, if you're studying like other course, not fashion business course, but for example cosmetics, like fashion, or like something like if you're studying like design, for example, and you do bachelor's in design, and then you can take like, but you want to have like your own brand, then you can take this e-dips course, placement, enterprise placement, and then 1 year you're gonna learn about how to do the business. Like you learning 3 years how to like create like design clothes and do this stuff, and for 1 year you're gonna learn how to sell this and how to like create the brand and grow it. So yeah. what's the typical day at University of the Arts looks like? So for me, it was, for example, I have morning lecture or the seminars, so I'm going to the university. Then if I don't have, because sometimes it's like few a day, sometimes it's like one a day. For example, if I have like one a day, then I have it, and then I go to like to have some coffee, to have some food, and then I go to library and study. It's not like you have so many different like lectures at university. It's definitely not like this. Do graduates get good jobs after? If your plan is to get a good job in fashion, make sure that you have, yes, that you have this education. Don't have this expectation that, oh, I'm gonna study at this like very nice, very like prestige, like very nice, very cool like university, like the best university, so I'm gonna get the best job. It doesn't work like that. So yeah, it helps, it looks nice on your CV, but other than that, you need to show that you're able to do the job that you're applying for, you're interested in the company. UAL, they gonna guide you and they gonna help you and tell you all the stuff what you need like to put on your CV and what you need to show to your like future employers. They at university, they honestly help with that, with getting an internship, with getting positions. Also on the top of the university as well, I would recommend to always do something extra, to like network with other people. So it's university is just part of your journey, and if you want to be in the fashion industry, so yeah, university, it's a nice choice, it's a good thing if you're able to do that. Of course, it's very nice, you're gonna meet so many different people, nice people. Just be active, and yeah, it's gonna help you, but it's very important to do something additional, to do something like studies are okay, but to do something like practical on the top of it. Do your content, do your social media, do your like LinkedIn, like network with people online. So yeah, be active. So yeah. So yeah, hopefully this video was helpful, and feel free to write like any questions in the messages. And of course, it's like I'm more than happy to like answer the questions or do another video or like speak about it with you guys. So yeah, and any feedback, I appreciate it, because I just started my video YouTube channel. So I appreciate any feedback. I'm gonna listen to you guys. It's so important for me to hear what you like, what you don't like. Overall, like your feedback is very important for me. And if you have any questions at all regarding studying at UAL, LCF, or studying in London, or going and study abroad in general, I would be more than happy to help you with that. So yeah, I'm more than happy to answer any questions, because I went through it. I know that it's not easy. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching it till the end. I appreciate it. Have a good day, guys. Bye.